aiming the target from there, you want bloody shooting.
9,
What
8,
bloody rubbish.
7,
Rubbish.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Yes, Friday, not supposed to be streaming today, but we are going to continue the series on scouting. Yes, how I use data in the game, how we use certain. There's a way to do scouting by numbers, right? Yeah, we have to make certain assumptions, and I've been doing that, and we had a great I had great feedback from yesterday's stream. I want to continue, but this time we've added some of those nations into the filters. The difference here being when I first started, of course, we didn't have the budget for it, right? So we can carry on. So the first part of the video we did yesterday, which was basically setting up your benchmarks. So I hope you guys are doing well, man. Spromod, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Yes, we're going to continue very soon. Basically just diving into these things. It's a way I play the game. I keep it really simple. I don't like to overcomplicate things in the game, right? There's no reason to make things too difficult, right? So yesterday, so what I've got, we have certain things I was writing yesterday, like, goalkeepers, how our goalkeeper, how these are the wingers. I was looking for certain things like creators, very simple, out of possession, open play key passes, how many they do, like crosses, passes, whether they get fouled a lot. So we went to look for important numbers, right? So here was like open play key passes. I had some for some players. Then of course things like interceptions as well, progressive passes, all that information. We kind of created like our own benchmarks for our own players. Then after that, using those benchmarks, go into the league to check the numbers, right? So I'll just show you what we did. So essentially, like this is the player database, right? So this is now, I'm creating a new one because I actually have these views. These views are in that Dropbox folder. Yeah, they're all there. If you want, they're all like, if it's for database, you'll see database all the way here, like that. So you'll be able to import them. You gotta be careful, like, this game does not make it easy for you. Like, because the overlays are different, right? So every page is unique. So player database will have its own views. Shortlist will have its own views, that kind of thing. So you kind of have to look at the imports when you import them the first time. So if you're importing them the first time, it's going to look something like this. All your views are going to be in the same folder. So you see shortlist, use them in the shortlist window. You see database, use them in the database window. You see squad view, use them in the squad view window. So I try to make it as simple as possible so that you know where these views work and where they don't work, right? Otherwise, it's going to generate an error. All right, so now as you know, our goalkeeper is it's terrible. In terms of the game itself, there are a lot of bugs in this game, without a shadow of a doubt, right? Navigation is a bit of a pain in the ass, and I'm sure SI is aware of it, and they're gonna try and find. They're probably gonna, because right now, if you look at this literally, I have no idea. I mean, what does it mean? A dead end page? Must be, right? Because you open this up, it's just a pop-up. So that's what it means. So then after that, if you got views like this is a pure view. So this is just pop-ups. It tells you, so kind of know. But I'm wondering if this can be improved. And I'm sure SI is going to look at improving it. And also, some of the information, it's not consistent. Like if you click on some of the place and you go to like performance, right? You might, we have to go to our own squad. Okay, so let's say we go to our own squad. You pick this guy up, for example. Now here, this and this is consistent. But in some cases, right, when you go to a player, this and this is not consistent. Or sometimes you will see no form window, no data in the form window, but they'll tell you he's got a lot of matches he's played. So there are definitely areas of the game that they have to improve, right? Left hand sometimes does something the right hand doesn't know about. So, yeah. And then in terms of colors in the game, I think I've had to use reshade to make the game more playable. Otherwise, I'm not playing this game. I'm just going to say it outright. This game out of the box cannot be played because the colors are way too bright. It's like whoever was doing the graphics in this game. He was wearing sunglasses when he was making the game. Because obviously, I don't know. Or maybe he had eyesight vision, or maybe I have eyesight vision. Maybe I'm one of the guys who's got too sensitive eyes. I don't know. Maybe that's why they put out the photosensitivity warning for the first time in the game right at the top. So, are there areas this game can improve? Man, this game is so low on the totem pole for me right now in terms of wanting to play. There's so much room for improvement. Like, the immersion level when it comes to youth team is non-existent. Yeah. So, you have to kind of, in order for you to make this game playable, you've got to throw away, you've got to basically put on the championship manager hat. Yeah. So it's almost as if, right, this game, we are seeing the first iteration of Football Manager. Most of you haven't played Championship Manager. I have. In those days of Championship Manager, what youth training was there? There was barely any training to begin with. There was no youth training. There was no like you couldn't set up the youth tactics and stuff like that. So you just basically sign players, go in, blare, boom, boom, win title. Seasons only lasted 5 hours. The only reason why seasons last a bit longer here is because the number of clicks we have to make. If the clicks were just the same, I guarantee you the seasons would be short. So it's like we've gone back in time to when the game was simpler. I think SI have kind of they may have had an idea of the game they wanted to have, but in the end, something must have happened in the last minute, forcing them to pivot to this. And is it playable? It is playable. Is it enjoyable? For some, it could be. I mean, I like to play matches. I do. I enjoy it a lot. I like the match engine. I don't think there's very much wrong with the match engine. I know people are complaining about a lot of stuff, but I don't seem to. I mean, I do have bad runs. Yeah, sometimes I don't win some games, but to me, it's usually it's fine. I mean, I see my team. I know why I'm having a bad run. And sometimes when I make a tactical decision, I rip a team to shreds. So I know that what I do in the game has an impact. So tactically, I've got no issue with this game. But in terms of the UI, I have plenty to say. So I think, yeah, there could have been so much more. We'll have to wait and see. Can I play this game and have fun? Yeah, I can. But will I play this game for 10 hours straight? There is absolutely no way I'm doing that. I need to take breaks with this game, because if I don't, I'll get very angry very fast. Because there are some noticeable bugs in this game that point towards whoever was checking the data, he didn't check the data correctly. Or no, that's not really the right thing to say. It was more like inconsistent. The information is presented sometimes in a very inconsistent way. Yeah. You might, like I just pointed out, like this potential ability, current ability. Sometimes you're on this window, you don't see anything, right? You see this and you go, you make a decision, right? But actually this could be 4 stars here, but over here it could be 2 stars. So these two don't gel. So I've seen it many times in this game. So forcing me to click twice. So there's this thing about the game and clickability. Yeah, they make you click a lot, which is kind of stupid. So I guess there will be a lot of people who, I mean, there are some parts I like and some parts I absolutely find hilarious. So I laugh most of the time. This is one of the best. I mean, I do like this side of the game. I think this is great. I think the performance side, information side, I think, yeah, I can live with pop-ups. But I come from a school of thought that says pop-ups need to serve a purpose. They're not meant to be pop-ups are meant, like this kind of like, what they call tiles, right? Tiles serve a purpose, though. They're not for design. I come from a school of thought where if you want to put a tile out there, it has to have a reason. There has to be a reason for that tile to exist. Right? So I am one of those guys that finds it very annoying when you give me tiles like this. I get very angry when I see this because that means that you're treating tiles as a design choice. See, I come from a business software environment where we have one tile, and then you have the tiles allow you to drill deeper into the information. So as the top level is a summary of the key facets or the key pieces of information for a player. Then if you want to drill deeper into an area, that's where you go. But how far down the rabbit hole do you need to go for favorite clubs? Why does this has been? Why does what in the world possess the guy who designed this to say this is important? Like I'm like this could be part of like 4 tiles here that could be presented in such a way that you could see all 4 of them, and when you click on them, it opens all 4 of them up. See, that is the way you design a tile. Okay, I mean, I think that the guy who designed this tile has no business experience. Like, the idea behind tiles comes from the dashboards that we use as CEOs, CIOs at top tier companies, right? So when I have a dashboard, I mean, I ought to know what I'm talking about because I used to design this for a living. Okay, so when we create a dashboard, it's the key metrics that the person who's at that hierarchy, right, he wants to track. So it could be I'm looking at my profitability for that month. I'm looking for my supply chain numbers for that month, and that's the few things I'm interested in, right? So you present that at the top tier because those are the 4 things that I do every single day, right? Okay. Then if I want to drill in, I drill deeper into that. But this puts all the information in such a way that it makes no sense. Like I could have taken overview personal performance and put it into 1 page, right? All right. All this information could have been in 1 page. But instead, we are forced to click 4 times for information that sometimes appears in other pages, which makes no sense. So I don't know. We'll see, at the end of the day. Anyway, I don't want to talk about the menu. Design changes, design choices, that's SI's decision. I mean, they're just going to they have to live and die by their choices, right? Who am I to judge them? Yeah, I feel they dumbed the game down. I don't think it's dumbing the game down. This is not a case of dumbing the game down in terms of the UI, It is not. It is, you see, people have put the tiles in for no reason. A tile has to exist for a reason. And that reason is for me to drill down. It's a summary of key points, right? Like here, training is on holiday. Okay, like here, it's kind of okay when I have all this. If I want to go in, it gives me a summary. This is what I mean by a summary, So I've got all these attributes here. I've got all this information. This is fine. I don't mind this, right? This is okay if I wanted to. Now, if I go to personal, now, here it becomes a bit more funky. I mean, there's going to be a lot of arguments and debates about this. I'm not going to go into it. Yeah. There are top pop-ups that I hate pop-ups for the sake of popping up. Okay, seriously, that's dumb as I try to watch my language here. Children watch my show. My own kids watch me sometimes. Yeah, so I better watch my language. Yeah, I have to keep calm. Anyway, let's come back to something more interesting. Okay, what are we doing today? So we are scouting, right? So we're not going to talk about the bad side of this game because I don't want to dwell on it because negativity is just for the sake of negativity. That just breeds more negativity and the whole world starts bombing Venezuela all over again. So we don't want to go there, right? So this Trumpian world that we live in is really bad, man. Yeah. I blame him for everything that's gone wrong in the world. Okay. All right. So, easy to blame someone. Okay. Let's get back to this. Okay. So, we are looking to... I need to bring in a keeper. So, essentially, now we go straight away to data. Okay. Let's go data. So, we need to know how a keeper is done, right? So, how can you tell like this? No way, right? There's no way to tell how your keeper did, right? So what you do is, what I like to do is I come back in here, go to Liga again, look at the player stats now, then go to goalkeeping, right? So we go to goalkeeping and then look for the goalkeepers. I'm not interested in this. I'm not interested in this. Expected goals conceded over 90 minutes. That's okay. Yeah, there used to be something. Exact save percentage. 87% is not bad, man. Expected save percentage 88. 87 by his performance 76. Yeah, there's a big difference here. You want his save percentage to be closer to his expected save percentage, right? Or better. So any keeper that's the flip side is a better keeper, right? So essentially this is like XG and goals. That's the reverse. Okay. So if I'm looking at all my keepers here, none of them, I mean, I would be looking for my keeper to be at about 80%. right? For save percentages, right? So I'm not happy with this number, I know, because he's not that good. So this verifies that he's quite shite. Okay. In terms of save percentages, if I'm looking at my keeper, this guy came in as a cover, but during the period that he was covering, he actually performed quite well. Our Rene Wallath over the last couple of games, right? So his numbers are 7 appearances. He actually outperformed the leading goalkeeper, but that's not fair comparison because he played the whole season. So here we've got the best performing goalkeeper would be this 20-year-old Jonah Bush. So apparently he played really well, but only 4 appearances. Very hard to judge anybody over 4. So you want to take something like about 15 to 20 games, and that becomes your yardstick. So knock out all the single digits, even the 11. So you want about 15 games. Okay, so looking at any goalkeeper that is close to his expected save percentage, right? So actually nobody here. Yeah, none of the it kind of like gels, man. None of the goalkeepers are any good in this league. The save percentage, you can see, right? All the save percentages are here, right? 82, 80, 88, 80, 83, 82. 80% should be the benchmark. And most of these goalkeepers are so. I mean, what if we had a young goalkeeper like this? This 81, 85, not too bad. Over 11 games, maybe worth looking at Victoria Cologne's Arne Schultz. Okay, what we'll do is we get a scout report on him as well. Okay, so that's just one goalkeeper. That's only one that we found as even interesting. I usually start with save percentage. I compare the expected save percentage with the save percentage to make sure there's not too much of a variation. Okay, now then we go to the player database. So we got the player database. Now we got save percentage here again, right? Yesterday, we didn't have all the leagues loaded. So now I'm going to have a few more leagues I'm loading in. So this is the Danish league. So we're going to add a few more leagues, right? Go to club, division. Mine doesn't come in any filters. You can't export filters. So if you want to have filters, guys, you got to kind of do it yourself. So here's the OR. Hit the OR button. Otherwise, it won't work. So we got Denmark. We got Germany, right? We added France already, so now I'm going to add Belgium. Yeah, I added Belgium. So Belgium is in there. I'm only going to put a few leagues. I don't want too many. Then after that, you got another headache, no? Because this game doesn't allow you to export. Okay, and then club division again, another one. See, we got add another one. Go to all again. Then add another league. Maybe this time Netherlands. Yeah, now we got the Netherlands in there. Near Germany, right? So it's Holland, Hungary. Denmark is really far away. I think Hungary. I don't think I added Hungary, so I'll add Hungary in. Okay, club, division, another one. It always defaults to your own league. Yeah, it always defaults to your own league. Add this on, and then go inside here, Europe, and then we add Hungary. Fizzliga. All right, that's it. So we got some of these leagues. Now, all these leagues are loaded. So what will happen is that Jupilo is in here twice. No, that's Liga. That's the French league, the German league, the Danish league, the Belgium league, the Dutch league, and the Hungarian. It's easy for me this way. This way, there's not too much information. So all the players here, we can continue. I mean, generally, I would advise you to. Hey, Birchie, how are you, man? Long time. How's things? Happy New Year, guys. To all the guys I did not manage to wish Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Hope all things are good at home for you and the family and the kids. Okay. Yeah, man, I think I'm trying to spend a lot of time with the children. Yeah, okay, so we got all these goalkeepers in here. 1,000 minutes. And I mean, I like to put all the leagues together. Yeah, so I'm gonna push this down. Push this down. Push this down. I don't like to have. I don't like it like this. I'm a bit of an annoying fella. They gotta make they gotta be in some kind of a order for me. So I when I want to change things, it's quite easy. What is this? Isa, what the hell? Is don't want to show up. Now sometimes I wonder if that causes a bug. Okay, all right, okay. All right, so we've got players any age. No headers one ratio, that's important. Minutes play at least 1,000, and they all play in any of these leagues, right? Okay, so we got that. So we got a couple of players. We got there. Now you can see some Hungarian clubs are here, right? So we've got them all. So you can see this Parks is a Hungarian club. So we know that the filters are working. Okay, so now what we want to do next is we want to add the filter for the goalkeeper. So the goalkeeper is just a statistic. 70. We want to filter out all the players that are less than 70%. So stats will give saves. What we want is a save ratio. Okay, just keep things simple. So save ratio is at least wow. Okay, I guess we have high standards here. 80%. All right, we'll have 80%. I mean, that's a good save ratio, right? So there are not many, man. Look at that. The list of goalkeepers is only this few. These, across the leagues that we've set up, these are the goalkeepers with the best save ratio. Now, remember what I said just now about save percentage, expected save percentage, and save percentage. Now we got these numbers to look at. See, same thing we did earlier, right? But now we expanded our pool. So we started on our league, and now we've expanded it out of our league. Now, if you wanted to, then what we could do is we can go, since we already know, so these are all basically my league, man. Only for this guy, this Hungarian guy, 87, 83, this guy will send a 28-year-old will send a scout out. This is another player playing in the Hungarian league. Is 25 years old. We sent a scout out. So we got some other players. Okay, so we got this. So the rest of the players, we already know about them. They're in our league. And then we've got our shortlist here. Later, we will go through our shortlist. So these are all the players in our shortlist. Now, these are goalkeepers in our shortlist, right? These are all the goalkeepers. Now, can you have those kind of views in your shortlist? Yes, you can. Okay, I actually do. Okay, so custom view. See, I only need this shortlist. Okay, right? That's my simple one. So I'm gonna create one more shortlist just for goalkeepers. Okay, here we go again. So we gotta create a copy. So whatever view you have to create a copy of the view. Okay. So create a copy of the view. Then you got to rename the view, which is kind of annoying because you can't really tell what the view's name is just by looking at this. Rename this copy of. Then we go like BTN goalkeepers shortlist view. My advice is always do this. Always do this. Always put the name shortlist view because you can only use it in the shortlist window. Okay, so we got that view now. So it will probably show up if you move, I don't know, man. This game is weird. Import view. Is it, BTN, goalkeeper, short. This is search, stats, goalkeeper, database. I'm hoping it works. Yeah. I'm going to continue one day because sometimes it needs a day. I have Belgium as well. Okay, bot response, the bot increases. I said, okay, all right. Reject bot meeting, huh? Nah, discuss with the bot. I think we're getting promoted, man. I trust I don't want to connect the funds to strengthen all areas. Could I please have improved it? Well, it's not problem. We're going to be consistent beaten to our targets. We did, so we suggest you wait until the request. Okay, done. I just want to see whether I can push it without me having to mess with the wage budget. Okay, so on our shortlist. There we go. It shows up, right? Now we got it. Now we got the BTN goalkeeper shortlist view. You just go take one day. So now we have that view. What we'll do is insert the columns. We go to stats. Not all the stats are here, but we can put in the saves, the save ratio, and insert column stats, saves, expected save percentage. Okay. All right, save ratio and expected save percentage. So this is the shortlist view. So it'll tell me what their numbers are. And if I'm interested in citing them, I don't put normally after I shortlist them, I don't put any more information. I just need to know whether they're interested, what the transfer value is, whether I need to scout them. So in this case, we are scouting these are the three that we are scouting, and it shows up. So my scouting view is done. So the data side is done, right? Okay. So now we're gonna add one more. So we're gonna. Well, I'm not going to go to recruitment focuses because I'm a poor club, a terrible club. Okay, so I'm coming here now. All right, so we need a goalkeeper, we need a defender, we need a goalkeeper and a defender. That's priority, So create requirements. We're looking for a goalkeeper, right? So between the ages of 15 to say 34. Okay. Now, I don't care. Just put goalkeeper. Doesn't matter. And don't do out of possession. I don't bother. Don't waste your time. You want it to start? Okay. First choice goalkeeper. That's it. Okay. So they will go out there and start looking for goalkeepers that can start in my first team. Again, submit. Boom. That's goalkeeper. Okay. Now we create another requirement for defender. Now defender 15 to about say 26 again. Playing time. Now I'm looking for a player that can be part of the squad, right? Or maybe we'll just go in important player, starting player, right? So it's going to be a starting defender, transfer and loan, okay, just in case, it doesn't really fit our plan. I don't do any out of possession. I'm not interested in out of possession. I only want to know whether they can play as a central defender. That's it. Keep it simple. You don't need out of possession, though. Honestly, it's a waste of time, right? I always find this the most effective. So for loan, we have the centre back, and for transfer, we have the okay. All right, this game, what to do? Such is life. You can't click back. You can't show what this is. I don't know. The UI is so painful. So we set that up already. So today's show is very simple. It's all about how we set our recruitment up. So we set our database, right? So our scouting, we had our date. So at the end of the first season, what I did was very simple, right? So what I did was at the end of the first season was I wanted to know how my players perform versus the rest of the league. So in order for me to do that, I went to Liga, I went to player stats, and then I looked at things like who are my creators, right? So I went here and I looked for open play key passes, right? Open play key passes, not key passes, that was not important. We're looking for open play key passes. Where is it? It's somewhere here. Open play expected assists can be helpful, but I'm only looking for open play key passes. Open play key passes per 90 minutes. That's what I'm looking for. See, this means that every time he played a pass or a cross in open play, it led to a shot. This is the most important. Okay, so we use it. And then we saw this Khalid Mamdi, right? Now, Khalid Mamdi, we can approach to sign him. Okay? All right, that's our plan, right? So we actually have a scout scouting him. All right, so he has been absolutely sensational for his team this season. He has been outright the best player, right? Now, if we sign him, he's going to be playing on the right side along with Reed Muller. Reed Muller is this guy. He is our creator right now. So he's 27 years old, and Mamdi is also about 23 years old. That guy could very well have room to grow, right? So if I look at him, let's open him up and then look at his he's got room to grow. Scouting reports seem to indicate that there is something about him. Yeah. Reed Muller he's already playing to his. Reed Muller is 28. No? He should be maxed out Reed by now. Yeah. The question is, if I sign this guy, all right, is it importante? Not so. Yeah. So you see, it's quite easy to find players. You compare them to the results. You look at results. That's it. How do you do? So that was our career. Then if I'm looking at open play, right, we can also check out progressive passes from DMs, open play assists from open play key passes from guys on the flanks. So we did all that. We did all the work, and then we found out we basically know our yardstick for our players, and then we went to look for players that were beating them, and then we sent our scouts out to check, see whether they are worth signing. So there's David Philip. We did 2.4 for open play key passes. So we went to look for a winger, and we ended up with that shot. And then after that, we started looking at any player above them, essentially. All right. Okay, so open play key passes, right? So then to make things more interesting, we went to player database and did the same here. So this we had the league. So now here we go to the creator database view, which is this one. Okay. These are all the creator database, right? So this is when in the database, and I can start looking for players from here. Then we want so we're looking for wingers. Except now we got the save percentage, right? Okay, so uncheck that. So now we've got all the wingers who play at least 1,000 minutes, right? Yeah, this is just that. This is just that raw positions. Bang, and all the players are here. And now we want to bring down the 50 to 28. Yeah, we gotta make sure that they are between 15 and 28. We got a 31-year-old. There we go. All these players. So open play key passes, number that we were supposed to beat is 2.44. Bang. So this is the one we sent a scout out to scout him. And then we got another guy here, but 25 years old. Don't know anything about him. David Phillips, our player. You got another player, Edgar Jimenez, playing on the right flank, 1.74, 2.41, progressive passes, 4.3. Doesn't get brought down. I like 64, 68. Means these guys are fast. Yeah, they get tackled a lot. So we got all these players. What's this guy? Kaito, and then open play key pass. But we have to we can only look at these three players. Yeah. Any other player is not an improvement because they're not as good as my player. See, my player is somewhere here. Somewhere here. We got one of my own players are on this list. You can even put your own players there. Just don't exclude your players. Then your players will end up on the list. Then you can compare and see how your players compare to the rest. So open play key passes, we got 2.2. So we're only interested in these two players. So Kaito and Marvin Obu. So we got a scout looking at Marvin Obu. We got a scout looking at Dustin Forkel. We got a scout looking at this guy as well. So let's see if there's anyone else. I will always look at high aggression as well. 1.8. This guy is quite tall. So let's go and get a scout this player as well. 2.1. These are good numbers. Creates 2.1 chances a game. Expected assist 0.3 is quite good. And then, but he doesn't get tackled a lot, so he might not be very fast. So, I mean, right now, this is the most appealing player. He is the most appealing. Because he, White Asian's winger, he's tall, he doesn't have a lot of aggression, but he creates chances and he gets brought down a lot. So, we add him to our shortlist. So there are all these players now on the shortlist. So if I uncheck, so now we just go custom view. I mean, we can change this to like a scout transfer view. That's it. So then we come in here, edit search, and then we uncheck this and all the positions, all the players. Now I will just show you all the players. So these are all the players that we're currently scouting. So wait for the scout reports to come in on them. On top of that, we've got recruitment focuses created for our players. Not recruitment focuses. Sorry, my bad. This is you're leveraging off the knowledge of your staff. Basically, this is like asking the director of football for recommendations. So this is going to our staff and asking them to make recommendations. That's it. Next step we're gonna do is we wait to see the scout reports first. Because I want to see the scout reports coming in, and then I will address the next issue. Who do we keep in our club? Oh no, Hazard Rostas, Felice Rush. This is one of the players I wanted to sign. He signed a new contract already. Yeah, he signed a new contract, man. So he's not coming. I went and approached him because he was on a free. So transfer activity, right? So looking at it, so we only got one guy now. So the others are not coming. Not coming. So we only got this guy left. So the left back I was interested in getting was this guy. So, but he said no to us. He was going to be a really good signing, Felix Rush, because his numbers were very, very impressive last season. Very impressive. And now if I need to sign him, I have to pay. Let's see if we can. He's never going to leave that club now, which is a bit of a pain. Very disappointed. I was hoping to get him. He was very, very good. His numbers were very impressive last season. Well, he stayed at Hansa Rostock. Oh. So that means we have to make sure that we keep our two left backs now. So I think we have to think about. Looks like I have to go to my team now and deal with the contracts. I didn't want to do it. I want to do it later, but now I've got no choice. Okay, so we got to identify the 10 players in our team that have to play next season. So we go to Data Hub now. Ting, ting, ting. Where's Data Hub? Seriously, I really hate this game. Hey, not Data Hub, sorry. What's that thing called again? Squad Planner. Squad Planner, I would think it would be inside under squad, right? But it's not. It's here somewhere. There we go. Squad Planner is here somewhere. Okay, all right. So let's look at our left back situation. Got Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer was playing last season. Okay, so I think we will give Pfeiffer a new contract. And Sean Dulik, Thor Jakobsen is not in this position. Okay, then the other one is Killian Jacob, also on the left flank. So Jan Foch is a youngster. So right now, Pfeiffer, who's 26 years old, and Killian Jacob. These are the two players in our team. So my recommendation to my own staff is we sign them. So let's decide between these two who should be playing. Who should we give? Who should we essentially be offering the contract to, right? So we come into our filter, go to our goalkeeper table, go look at our defenders, all right, and our wingers. Okay. Now I want to know which of these guys is worth more money to me. Okay. Chance creators. Okay. So this is a lot of data here. So I'm looking at open play key passes here, 2.1. Okay, so David Phillips, Tin Danov, the fullback, this guy. Exceptional at creating chances down the right flank. So it's 2.21. We could simplify this for our fullbacks, right? Okay, I tell you what we'll do. We make it a bit easier because this gives me a lot of information. I can go through this, but it's a lot, too much. Okay, so let's create a copy of this view. Let's simplify it. Then rename this view. BTN fullback wingers data squad data. This is just for the just for them. So for them only, I will remove this. Remove sprints. Remove distance. Remove dribbles per 90. Okay, can. Fouls against can. Open play crosses. Yes. Open play crosses attempted, crosses completed, and cross completion and crosses. Total crosses in a game. Okay, can. Pass attempted. Okay. This one, passes attempted. Nope. I just need pass completion numbers. Remove this column. Passes, I'm not interested. Okay, so remove this column. Open play key passes, I am. Progressive passes, I am. Chances created per 90 expected assists. Per 90 assists, per 90. Expected assists is the assist that lead to a high chance of goal, right? This one will be helpful. Assist, goal, XG, non-penalty XG, conversion rate. Again, I said shot on target per 90. Goals from outside the box. Shot on target percentage. My goodness, I got so much information. Shots outside the box. Wait. Shots from outside the box per 90. Free kicks. Remove this. Remove this column. Pens. Remove this column. Okay. Any more information? Penalty. Remove this column. And I keep this because I need a placeholder. Okay. Let's auto size all columns. Okay, that's not helpful. Auto size all columns. This is so unhelpful. I thought it'd be nice and neat, but it isn't nice and neat. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, now open play crosses. Crosses attempted, open play crosses per 90. I think we'll just remove this because this one is crosses completed and crosses attempted. Cross completion. This is cross completion. I can't remember what this number is supposed to be. Crosses attempted. Okay. Assist. Okay, conversion rate should be enough. A shot on target per 90. I don't need this. Remove this. And shot goes on outside the box can be handy. Shot on target percentage. Shots from outside the box. Why I wanted this because I was going through my Frank Lampard period. I actually went through my Frank Lampard period. Okay, I think that's enough. Okay, because I want it to be, yes, this is what I wanted. I wanted it to be just nice. Okay. Except now I don't have their name. I don't have their name, okay. Because it's like useful, right? No name. Okay. Alright. So what else can I draw from here? I think this should be enough. Okay, that's it. Okay, so this is what I want to do. Okay, so now I'm looking, I want to compare which of my fullbacks gets a contract. That's the whole reason why I'm here. Okay, so we start with this. Okay, so open play key passes, the first thing I look at. Progressive passes, chance creator, expected assists, and goals. So wow, this is brilliant. So we got all the information we need right here. Okay, so the guy, Philip, gets a new contract. Danoff gets a new contract. Rip Muller gets a new contract. Okay, contract time. Enter contract negotiations. Yes, it's so easy. Important player finalize. You damn important, man. You're so important to my team. You are a very important button. Okay, exit talks. Thank you very much. Okay. All right, we give him a contract. Jesper Verlaat, Max Ranthaler is a defender. Kylian Jacob on the left flank. 1.3. He's not as prolific as this guy. Only 3 assists this season. Then we got Thor Jakobsen. Jakobsen is playing in the middle. So looking at, I was hoping Pfeiffer would be up here. No? Look at where Pfeiffer is. Pfeiffer doesn't create any chances. Progressive passes 7.8 compared to Kylian Jacob 9.4. So Kylian now get a new contract. Okay. He's a starting player then. No, okay. Regular starter. Okay. Finance deal. Hey, no, don't adjust budget. Okay. Exit talks. Do you think free agents should be scouted? I mean, it's more of a data video analysis for free agent, is it? No scout should physically move for a free agent just in case he plays trials, I guess. I think it doesn't matter. Play the game the way you want to. It's up to you, Like, one could argue that the players who are coming to you as on free signings, there's video evidence of them and reputation as well. So some of these players might have a good reputation. Man. Like, can you imagine if someone like we have heard of some really good players that have ended up as free agents. Yeah. So it all depends. So David Phillip here, I think he can play on the flanks next season. So we might keep him because in terms of creating chances, he has been absolutely sensational as well. Right. So David Phillip gets a new contract as well. All right. So that's easy, right? So we know where our players are. So we want to be very specific about our players. Thor Jakobsen, I don't know if we've given him a new contract. I can't tell from here if they got, their contracts are when they're expiring. I wish that was a way. I'm not adding the contract expiry date. There's too much information here. Yeah, this is enough. I could change this, right? Yeah, I could change. This is a placeholder anyway. So insert column contract expiry date. Yeah, contract expiry date. Where is it? General. contract expiry there. Put the contract expiry date there. There we go. And then push this here. Ah, this is so, yep, this is better. Now, we had a contract expiry date. Okay, so we can actually zoom all this guy all the way here now. Okay, all right, so I need to evaluate the players, right? It's a contract expiry. It's going to make it easier now. So we got a contract at 2028. David Phillip, we haven't given him a contract yet, so we just offered him a contract. Vollen, I'm not so sure. Wolfram, the problem with Wolfram, right, is he's, I think, right, problem with him is he's not 100%. No. A lot of the games we play, right, he's like, I mean, okay, he creates chances, 2.0, right? He's playing the final third. He's created a lot of chances for his teammates. But looking at this, the most important player was going to be him, David Phillip. So I think we're giving him a new contract. Yeah, so David Phillip, 100% going to give him a new contract. Vollen, we need to find a replacement for Vollen and this guy, Niederlechner. Yeah. He's been getting into a lot of goal scoring positions. But we've been playing him as an out-and-out striker when he really should be played in the heart of midfield, in the AM tier. See, between them, Vollen and Niederlechner have been quite a good combination. Raphael Schifri, he's going to go. We lost him. And then we got this guy is going as well. Hopsch has been okay as cover. He's not great, but he is cover. But then we got this guy going. Emre Erdogan, well, he's 19 years old. I think on the value of just keeping him in the club. He has played decently. Yeah, so we give him a new contract as well. Breakthrough prospect. We do need we need at least 4 under 23s, right? Then, so let's look at our under 23s as well. So we got Finn Fox. No, Finn Fox is not useless. Yeah. Manuel Pfeiffer covers all the time. Contract. Not important player. You're only a squad player. So this one we have got to be then we got to cancel negotiations. There's no way he's an important player. He doesn't even create chances for us. Okay, so Manuel Pfeiffer, sorry, you can't accept it. You're out of the club, baby. Sigurd Haugen is got 27. We're not going to waste our time. Tim Danov hasn't played that badly. Open play, key passes there. You look at that, 2.2. No, this guy, he does create chances for his teammates, but he doesn't generate a lot of assists. So his chance, he's just like a cross, and then somebody gets a shot on goal, but it may not be a great one. Whereas these guys like Jacob, Rip Muller, David Phillip, they create high quality chances in and around the area. Yeah. Okay, so we kind of like, let's not rush into giving them too many contracts, right? Because after that, you'll run into trouble again. We need to know where we stand, because we got to take this easy, man. We got to be very, very certain about who I signed. All right, we managed to get less. Now, if we went to search for strikers, he happened to be the best conversion rate in the whole of our league. Yeah, so we've added him to our squad. Yeah, that's good. So we got one more striker. Now we need to add, just had to add other players to it. This is one of our players. Rick Muller is happy. Okay, good. Lobinger signing is coming. Dulik, no squad associate. All right, okay, that's it. Response required for a chat we'd like to discuss. He's currently underpaid. Hey, you don't even play for me, Why are you so unhappy? Underpaid? Underpaid? What? Like, no, okay. You want to go and play for another club? Go and play for another club. See if I worry. Underpaid. Kevin, you experienced another crash just after just wanting to view the goal scored in a league match. I provided a report to save an FM series transporter. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, you should. You should do that. I'm playing in Bundesliga 2. Right. Next season, I was in Bundesliga 3. So I made offers of Lewis Buller. Defender on the left. I mean, you see, this is what I mean, right? 2, Look at this. Okay, now it's accurate. Okay. We all of us let him go, 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 go. Click. Why can't I just? Okay, I mean, I want to see with this. Okay. Who's this guy, man? Luis Pereira de Azambuga. He's in my team, apparently. Like, the name like that. How come none of the coaches came to me and talked to me about you? Hey, you are playing for me, next season, okay? Actions, contract, enter contract negotiations. Youngster, finance promises, negotiate contract. Finance deal. Exit talks. You are now add to squad planner as the player one on the left. You're a left footer, right? Left or right footer. So you play on the left. Yeah, I want him to play. This one, he might be slow, but he guy can dribble. I like this kind of players. Dribbling and first touch is there. That means they won't lose the ball. With the ball is at their feet, they won't lose it. So all we got to do is make sure that he gets opportunities to play. We got then we got 2 under-23s on the bench now. Okay, reject. At least we got something. We got a player to sell. Jamie, thanks for the sub, man. Hope you're watching the stream. Do you think Liverpool was there for taking against Arsenal? Liverpool are there for the taking against most teams right now, not just against Arsenal. Look, seriously, I mean, I know I'm a Liverpool fan and people probably think, what kind of a Liverpool fan is this, man? But I've been saying it since before the season kickoff, right? What did I say? Liverpool are going to struggle to finish among the top 4 this season. Did I not say that at the start of the season? I said it. All the people going, we're going to storm through the Champions League. We got this phenomenal, awesome threesome. My friends are calling me, my God, you've got Alexander Isak, you got this guy, you got that guy. You guys are going to storm over the league, man. This year I said, no, we're not going to finish in the top 4. We were like, how the hell are you not going to finish? You got these players in your team. I say, yeah, exactly. That's the problem now. Plus, the manager has changed his style of play. Nah, no way, man. Anybody can take it. Can you add the save to the Discord Roblox folder? Yeah, I will. Yeah, I can. I just come in here, okay. Save game as, okay, how do we call this? RTG Season 1N, right? Okay, so I'll save it. Oh, no, I have to give it a new name. Okay, Season 1N. Version 1. So this goes Discord. Version Discord. Okay, save. Alright, so I call it a Discord save. So you guys can have it on Discord, right? Okay, can. I have to create a folder for you guys. Hold on. All the things I have to do on this stream. It's okay. I like making noise for the sake of making noise. That's it. Don't worry. It's nothing. You gotta create a new folder. My wife does get quite annoyed with me, Yeah, because sometimes what I'll do, right, is I make all these kind of noises, right? She goes, what the hell's wrong with you? I'm like, that's me, that's my personality. She just doesn't get it. She gets very angry with them. Part of me. Because I wear my feelings on my sleeves. It's my biggest what you see is what you get. I'm that kind of person. I don't play any games with people. No, I don't. I have no ulterior motive, nothing. What you see is what you get. If I don't like your face, you'll know it very quickly. Okay, there we go. It's in the folder. I think, let me see if it's synchronized. I just have to sync it now. Okay, it should sync. Because it wasn't showing there. There's no like green light. No sign of light there. There we go. There we see it's synchronizing right now. Save game. See the little thing hasn't synchronized yet. So give it a minute or two and it'll synchronize. I was scouting them FR40. Wow, that was fast. For our recruitment focuses. Okay, view the recruitment focus. This is not mine. They came up. Remember what I said? The staff are in charge of all this. I'm not involved. So they will come, they'll say, boss, we got this recommendation for you, got that recommendation for you. And okay, let's see what you got. Okay. So no point coming to me with players with value. We only look at players right at the bottom of the list, like no value type. Okay. Stefan Muir, how are you? Hey, not bad, man. Okay, come. 0 to 0.4. Practical, I agree. Approach the sign. fringe player, take him, negotiate contract, fire it. We need a player on the left. We need a player on the left. Okay, we need a. Why did they put exit talks? Just say finalize. When you finalize the video, you should just close the window. No, I'm always very hesitant to click the word exit talks. It means I'm storming out of a conversation. Okay, so we got this guy, the fullback. Here we got Christoph Grieger. I don't like the fact he's got no aggression. Then Lars Gindorf. Here, another player. He's not bad. I mean, he's young and he's got this, the one I value the most, which is a lot of aggression, which is good. And then we got this guy, Mike Huntress. Okay, he's not too bad. Composure is a bit on the lacking side. Okay, I mean, that'd be getting more and more expensive. Right? I'm not looking at all these players. Speaking of which, right, what happened to our this? Waiting for this one to come in. Okay, there are 3 players already. There are 3 players that they're looking at. Right? Oh my God, so expensive. 2.8 million, 1.4. What's wrong with my staff? Oi, you stupid or what? We got no money, you know. Where you go out there? Come up back. I know, this guy is quite good. If I need to drop money here, I will sign him. Because that guy could be a starting goalkeeper. Yeah. Well, let's see if we can get him on a. The only way we're gonna ask agent about availability. Let's see what the agent says. He's extremely keen. He was like between 550k and 120. We'll want a wage, want a contract, want a minimum figures. I think too much. There's no minimum release clause. Okay lah. I just say you better. I'm not interested in the release clause. Yeah, this I was not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna come and talk to you. No. Okay. So that's defenders. We got 3 players. There we go. Okay. So defenders, we got one guy here from Vaduz Challenge League, Niklas Lang. Gotta get scout out to him. See, the data isn't coming right. So you see the requirements here. They haven't given us the full yet, no? Because we need to get we need to get a bit more information on these guys. Leopold Worm, go and get some more information on him. And Justin Janitex, get some more scout. Yeah. All right, let's go. We have not extended the contract of our backline yet. Our 2 defenders. The 2 defenders are very, 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 very slow. Very slow. Once we sign our contracts, we can mess around with the wage budget. But I want to be very careful with our wage budget because right now we can actually. I mean, I got money, but the finances side. That's the only thing I'm worried about. See, if I look at wages right now, okay, we got big buffer for wages. So let me sign the players first and see how close we are to the budget. Remaining budget is 190k, which means that each player has signed 20, 10, give them after they extend their contracts, and we've still got the 2 defenders to worry about. Yeah, so see the 2 defenders left. Here, do I sign Verlat? He's 29 years old. Got Ryan Toller. Ryan Toller is another defender. 31 years old. 9 no. But they're both great in the air. That's it. So this guy is gone. He got so fed up, he left the club. Couldn't get a game in. Then this guy is gone also. Alright. The other guy, we were using Vert last season. I mean, he's okay. Not great. Jumping is only 12. Right. So, in terms of central defenders, we are in trouble. That's to put it mildly. Dulic, people want him. He cannot play as a defender. The number of times I used him and he's lost this. Because when I ask him to be a defender, sometimes he's supposed to be on the left flank, then he suddenly disappears. I don't know what he's doing. Right? So, he's always out of position. So, our problem is defenders right now. So, the question is, How do I want to address that? And remember, we have to have 4 under 20. Next season, we have to play with a couple of under 23. So we got 1 here. This guy is gone, so we lost 1. This guy is gone, we lost 1. Finn Fuchs. Don't call it Fuchs. Fuchs. Then we got Manuel Pfeiffer, who's not under 23. Then this guy is gone, so we got a problem. Problems are creeping, baby. Oh no, Daljit. You forgot all about all the other players in your team, is it? I was so interested in the first team. I didn't look at the other players. Though. Like all the other players, I didn't want to look at them. Danov, no. Philip Meyer, 31 years old. Yeah, Christiansen, I think he's got a contract at 27, right? So we don't have to extend his contract. No? We keep. Philip, we extend. We need a defender. We need 2 defenders. Look at under 19s. Anybody from here? There's the anybody here who hard to tell from this. Okay, let's go to this one. Very hard to tell from that view. You see, this is how I decide whether they're gonna stay or go. I look at this only potential, and then I look at how close their concentration is to meeting the first team requirements. So I need that to be at least 10 or 9 to play in the first team. So this guy is about 11, 10. He's not that bad. First touch a bit poor, but he can. Wow, he's a kid. I think this kid should be playing the first team. Okay. Corner. Oh my goodness, this guy is developing so well. He's developing brilliantly, this kid. Look at that. His concentration is 10. His acceleration is 11. Okay. Aggression I didn't put in, but most of the other key attributes are there. His first touch needs to improve. That's all. They'll be ready for the first team. Who else has got decent concentration, who can play in the first team? So basically, I will only look at these players to play in the first team. Like all this concentration out about here, these guys can play in the first team. So Maximilian Riedlersberg. Okay. All right. He's training already on his game. It's still a long way to go. Concentration is there, but everything else weak. Yeah. This guy has got no additional focus. Why? Okay, we're gonna give you additional focus. Training, individual training, attributes. We give you quickness. Ding ding. Okay, go. All right. This guy is Sir Khan Kok. Also, training, individual training, attributes, quickness. Because these are probably players that came through our academy last season. That's why they don't have any individual focus. This guy has got a phenomenal personality. Yeah, he's got a very good personality. So he is going to be trained, I think, with corner and his height. He could easily start playing as a defender. Yeah, we're going to look at him as a central defender, future Hall of Famer central defender. This is the future Hall of Famer in our team. Oh my God, he's so good. Advanced centre back straight away. Boom. Additional focus. We're going to give you training and get you to work on your quickness. Yeah. Oh, this guy is a future Hall of Famer. This one, corner. He can play my first team. He's already got positioning. Hey, he just has to. I can put him my first team, man. But he's too young. He's only 15 years old. Yeah, that's the problem. But this is our future superstar. Okay, now this goalkeeper has some potential. Handling is already there. Reflexes at 8. Rushing, okay, not that good so. But this is the one. I like his personality. Unflappable, media handling. That means his hidden side is superb. His hidden side is pretty solid. Okay, so here we got another one, and then fairly determined media friendly. Now he's another one that I think this guy is going on loan. Contract, transfer, loan status available for loan. 18 years old. Passing 4 is okay. It's all right, no problem. I'm not worried about low passing. We got to play short pass. We are narrow as well, so it's okay. Hey, Bagaskara, how are you, man? I'm never worried about poor passing. Yeah, I think people worry about passing too much. I never worry about passing. Okay, this guy is more like a DM instead of a DC. So this Murat Akyuks, right? He's more of a DC. So we're gonna train him, and then his individual training, we're gonna change him to a DM. Okay. And then we're gonna get him to work on his individual training as well. Attributes, quickness. It's time. This is what I normally do end of the season, right? Because I don't want to run out and sign players. No, I will spend a lot of time evaluating my own team. Which are the players that are ready to come? And I kind of like hit in my head, no. I'll be planning already. Okay, so this I'll be looking at 2 or 3 because I need to have like 5 under 23s, right? So all these players can also be added to the first team and under the units training, right? So they will. So I had to remember their names. So I got to pick 5 of these players. I'm not going to pick the whole team, just 5 only. So Kana is one. The other one that I'm going to add to the first team is Seren Kong, another defender. Both of them are going to the DC group. And then probably that Benaha Mr. Prada. AMC. Okay. All right. So these 3 have to go into the main team. Ludwig, I don't know. This guy is not good enough. It's not good enough. He has to go on loan because he's not gonna get a chance to play in my team, right? He can't play in my team, and he has to go on loan. So that's the only thing I can do about him. All right. So some of these guys don't have individual focus, which is kind of stupid. Ilias training. What are you training? Individual training, position role, inside forward, and then training, individual training, attributes, final third. This guy's a defender. Training, individual, no, role is going to be DM. Defensive midfielder. And then also quickness. Done. Okay. So we sorted this whole group out. Okay. Now I'm going to add these guys into my first team. Units. So we're going to add from the under 19s a defensive unit. Where is Connor? Okay. Add from the under unit, defensive unit, Seren Kong. Then add from the under unit, the attacking unit, Prada. That's it. Okay, so we added them. That's a plan. Do you aim to just have fun this season? Yeah. I mean, no hurry. Enjoy the game, Enjoy the game. It depends on how we do. Then I'll just look at my team after that. So far, so good. I think everybody is this guy in our team, right? This guy is another one that we have to move him into our first team, right? Have I done it? Yeah, we haven't moved him, so move him to our first team straight away. Then straight away, he also goes on loan. I don't know Like, how can I do that, man? Like, come on, where's the... His contract expires, so we can definitely put him out on loan. No idea what's going on already. Never mind, later. No, I don't do all that. I don't go out there and... Look, if I wanted to Mickey Mouse and... Look, I'm not out to play the game like, oh, I'm desperate, I need to get promoted straight away. Why? If I want to make it easy for myself, yeah, I just take loans from the top of from other teams from the top of the league and then go smash the whole thing. And the game is very super easy. Don't need to make it any more easier than it is. Take it easy. No need to use any of the methods to make the game easier. It's like playing on easy mode, no? If you go and get loans from all the other classes, all easy mode, right? Yeah, so I'm gonna avoid that. Thanks, no thanks. I mean, be different ways to play the game. If I only loan, I'll only loan if I cannot find a player to fit in. I cannot find a player. Like if push comes to shove, I cannot get any player to join the team for a certain position, and that position is critical, then I will loan. Yeah, but I'm not loaning for the sake of loaning to strengthen my squad. Oh no, Dressel, this guy, right? This is the one we wanted because we did a data search, right? And we found this guy is going to be superb if I add him to my team. What is his contract like? I have to make an offer. No, that's the problem. This guy won't come cheap. At least 1 million, 1.12 million. This will transform our midfield. He will transform our midfield. And he's got very, very good. And Fortuna Düsseldorf also want him. Oh yeah, that's it. So the thing is, we definitely need a DM. We 100% need a DM because we only got two, right? We only have Jakobsen and Christiansen, right? But we need a third one so that we can rotate. And he is the best player in Ulum. And they're not getting promoted. And a lot of clubs are after him, including us. And he had the best numbers. Oh yeah, I'll tell you what. We just transfer, ask agent about availability. I believe what be 300 and for okay. Let's make an offer. Okay, let's make an offer to the club. Yeah. Transfer. Make an offer. Okay. Additional fees, installments. 12. Another 250k. And then we bring this down to about 250k. That will take us to about 500. Let's see if they bite. Make offer. We can't afford any more than that. Yeah, if you can loan, yeah, definitely. If I will try and steal players from other clubs, I always do that now. I always try and steal good players. Zigon Haz, how are you, man? Yeah, all these youth contracts starting to expire, so we want to be very careful. Samir Kenzidine. I think fullbacks we will definitely want to keep. Okay, so why can't I instruct DOF? Maybe I don't have a DOF. Okay, that's possible. Yeah. It's possible I don't have a DOF. Porstrom. Personality, huh? Aggression he doesn't have. Forget it. Edon Krasikny. It's only because in a world far, far away, you ended up being a phenomenal player for me. In some world, you were a good player, but I don't think you'll end up being the same. Staff, I'm not interested. Yeah, unless these staff have got very good personalities, which is very hard to tell nowadays because everything is a word. Everything is a word now. Now you look at it and go like, how good is he? I don't know. I can't tell. Last time, visually, you can like make a decision straight away. You know, I get why people are not happy with this. Yeah, good will be about. I know that there's a value, and then I get why SI are trying to do here. You know, I don't blame them. I think it's something that's going in the right direction. But no, we will let them all have their contracts. So don't need the physios, recruitment analysts, scout. These are the only ones we'll offer contracts to. Okay. I think that's it. That's it. Okay. I hope that worked. If they don't get a contract, we don't have staff, just go out there and hire. I've accepted 500K for Dennis Drizzle. Okay, good. Enter contract negotiations. We don't play with you. Suggest promises. Finalize promises. Negotiate. Finalize the deal. Continue. Okay, so we got the DM. Notice we don't have defenders. I don't know where I'm going to get the money from. I know I have 150 and a wage budget, which if I mess with the wage budget, I'll probably get 2 million from it, but I don't want to go that direction just yet. Okay, we better adjust the wage budget now before the player comes in. It's too late after. So you got wage budget, right? So how do I do it? All this one. I think it's somewhere here, right? Transfers. Thank you, SIE. Last time was so easy, you know. Now it's like a pain in the ass. Where is the wage budget? Probably here. It has to be under finances. Cannot be anywhere else, right? Yeah, recruitment budget. Adjust transfer and wage budget. Okay, very good. So we want transfer budget of about. I gotta be very careful, okay? Because I know I'm at 159 and I still have players to sign. Okay. Okay, we want to have enough to pay for that player first. That's it. Okay. We want to have enough to pay for him. Because once you do the first adjustment, you can't do it again. Worst case scenario, we don't have players. We don't have players, man. Okay, so we done this, we done that. So the scouting has been recruitment focuses. Let's check out our recruitment focuses. We go to a transfer room in and see now they got 10 players. Just only 3, right? Not 10 recommendations. They come, boss. We got not 10 more for you. Okay, we go from the cheapest. We got this player who's 22 to it's terrific from Austria, Nicholas Christoph. Damn it, scout the fucker, then come to me, can or not? What about Ben Volzer? He's placed in Sao Paulo. He's in the Bundesliga, sir. He's 75K only. Ben Volley. Sir, why can't you give me some numbers? Sorry, sir. We come back with better numbers for you. Okay, thank you. All right, what about Elhan Kastati from Albania? He plays in the second Bundesliga, sir. He cannot kick the ball. He cannot pass the ball. But he's got good hands. No, thanks. Okay, so these are some of the recommendations that they come in with. Yeah, some of these players. I mean, I'm looking at positioning. Yeah. 10 to 14. 12 to 16 is not bad. No? He reached 12 to 16. Refresh 14 to 18. One-on-one's 10 to 16. He might not be that bad. No? Okay, so we get this guy. Oh my God, look at his price tag, man. Look at his price tag. His price tag is huge. No? Yeah. Timo Horn, he's still playing straight, man. Timo Horn, This guy is not bad. Last readers. Also not bad. Okay. Let's got this guy. This guy is not bad goalkeeper. Okay, we go back to recruitments. And then 10 players from defenders. So let's look at our defenders. Any cheap... I wonder why they don't come to me and give me some freebie defenders, no? Apparently all the freebie defenders not available. Nicholas Lang. We got this guy, Sandra Skogan, 25-year-old white centre back. Probably not the one I want. I'm still looking at this guy, Justin Janizek. If there's a player that we're going to go, I think it's going to be him. Yeah. Justin Zenegger. So what we're going to do is ask the agent about availability. We need to get at least one defender in through the door. Yeah. Say at 130K to 1.3 million. So we come in here, transfer, make an offer at installments, 6 installments, another 250K. Then at after league appearances, let's say after 50 games, we'll give you another 250K. Yeah, make offer. I mean, 130K outlay, right? I might be okay, you know. I might be able to get that one across the door. Okay, Stefan Moyer has agreed to join the club. So we managed to get this winger to join us. That's good news. Jenny Sack. We got a new sponsorship deal. Well, that's a lot of money, man. 27.5K per year over 4 years. Hey, better than what we had before, right? Yeah. Our projections for next year is quite high. Compared to last season's 50.24 turnover. This year, the operating balance will be much higher. Turnover will be much higher. That's good news. Transfer wage budget available is 69K. That's okay. So let's not go overboard with signing players. We got 2 more key positions to fill. Got goalkeeper and defender. Yeah, that's it. DM is already coming in. So we got DM, goalkeeper, and defender. These are the last 3. Hopefully we can get somebody in through the door. Looking at our team right now, transfer market, transfer activity, right? So this is our ins. Dennis Dressel, Janzek. So we are still looking for a goalkeeper. Who's this Steph? This is one of our players that somebody wants. Stefan Musa. Somebody wants him. I mean, if it's Stefan Musa, because the thing is, I need under 23 players. That's the problem. It's under 24, so he cannot really fit into my team anymore. Then this guy is 28 years old and he's a defender. So these 2 guys can go. That's no problem for me. Any players off the books is good for us. Yeah. So far, so good, right? Yeah. So, I mean, do people find it easy to sign players in Football Manager? The winter update is not going to happen so soon, huh? Bagas Kara, it only happens in February, though. Not so early. Yeah. SI still have got to do. SI will still have to do their. SI will still have to do their big update coming soon, which is going to be probably end of next week, I think. Probably at the end of next week, they might have an update. I don't know whether it's going to be for us or console or for what. But there will be an update now for sure. Because they said middle of January, right? So middle of January technically should be 15th of January. Right? So today is already the 9th. So we got 7 days to go before we enter middle of January. Yeah. And middle of January can only mean the date is 15, 16, and 17. So I only consider these 3 to be the middle of January. Everything else is late January. Let's just be very optimistic about that. I hope website give us something. I know they are going to work on UI changes, stability issues. I think lots of people cannot play the game. Yeah, for a lot of people, the game crashes at the start. But they can't even get past the opening day screen as well. And my advice to anybody, they're looking for 525. So I go, oh my goodness. We offer. This is a lot of money, you know. Uh, 165 now. One installment. In 6 months, we're going to give them 350k. After league appearances, 50. Done. Accept. Take it. I can afford that. That I can afford. Thank you. We got our defender already. Okay, so we got our defender in through the door. Okay, shut up. Shut up. don't come here tell me, oh, you better get me a masseuse and all that kind of stuff. I just did talk to you what? Negotiate contract, right? Is it? Oh, okay, sorry. Relegation release clause. Can 650. Okay, contract like done, forget. Okay, done. Okay. What is this? Enter. Yeah, finalize the deal. Oh, shucks. I don't know, like, these buttons they all like, too many buttons on the screen nowadays. Club membership fee income announced. Let's say a club membership income. I guess commercial summary, what does it look like? So they sold the numbers 8, 31, 4, and 7. Yeah. Who are the players who wear these jerseys? At least put a name, the name of the player here. They got space also, to put a name here. Apparently this guy's name is longer than this guy's name. This guy's name is short. This guy, who the fuck is wearing 8? Who the hell is wearing number 31? Who the hell is wearing number 4? Who the hell is wearing number 7? You see, this is the thing, when you do a game, it's not the big things that people are after. People are always after the small little things. The small details matter. Yeah. It is the small details that matter, not the big ones, SI. You should remember that. Like, I don't like this screen at all. It has no value to me. I always hated this screen. When it's holiday, right? They show you a training thing. I always hated that. I mean, it tells me I've got a task coming up. That's about it. I wish I could just click on this and it takes me straight to the task. That would be good. Right? If this was interactable, I'll agree. There's a task coming on. Let me click on this. Maybe this is match preparation or something important. That'd be good. Or you click on this, right? And then it takes you straight away to the inbox. As in that particular message. Then it will be good. But it's not. Okay. Anyways, enough. It's enough. Okay. So, looking at the situation, we've done okay. Tactically, I don't know what we're going to be playing next season. But in terms of transfer activity, so far, our transfer activity right now is we're bringing in this guy next, and then our transfer history, which will be nice to see, is here. Okay, so transfer history. Okay. Okay. Well, apparently our transfer history is not really important. No. Apparently the only fellow in is Luis Buller, a free agent. Ladies and gentlemen, I could have sworn I got 3 other players in the club. No. What is this, man? I'm sorry, sir. We cannot update in real time. We can't update in real time. I'm so sorry we can't update in real time. Look, guys, we already got 3 players coming in, but they're not here yet. Yeah. Like, they haven't joined the club. But they're all coming. But I don't know who they are. Okay. Yeah, they're not here yet, right? So they're not here. So they haven't joined the club. But I know they're coming. I just don't know who they are. They don't tell us, no. What coming? No, like coming soon. Is it transfers that are coming to your club? Transfer window. Maybe this one. One in. I don't know what to say about this game. Transfer activities. Moments like this, I go like, okay, guys, I really have to stop playing the game. I'm laughing too much already. My doctor said this is not good for me. There we go. All offers. Okay. This is one. All offers. There we go. Okay. Now we get it. Dennis Drizzle. There we go. Okay, this is the closest I can get to it. All offers. So I check this. It will show me all offers. Then I go into all. Coming into the club. Dennis Drizzle. There we go. He's coming. Stephen Moyer. He's coming. Lex Tiger coming. Who the hell is Roland Lewski? I already signed this guy. Roland. Hey, we got 2 defenders. No, this guy is another DM. Shit, I signed 2 DMs. So we got Rowan Leolski and Dennis Dressel, 2 DMs coming in. Okay. Then we got Stefan Moyer. Moyer is going to be playing in the AMC position. He can play up top. He can play in midfield or he can play on the wings. The idea was to play him high up the pitch. And Justin, the defender. Okay, so they all join on 1st of July. We have to make sure we have money to pay for them. That's all. Yeah. Lex Tiger is coming in for Victoria Cologne. He's our target forward that we're going to be signing. He's not that bad. He's quite nippy. He gets in and around the box. We actually have to get another striker, but we can't be too fussy. I like him. His numbers were very good last season. So he can play across the park. He can play in all these positions. He can play as a DM. He can play as a central midfielder. So this is going to be the future Hall of Famer in our team. Yeah. So Dennis Dressel will lead the midfield next season. So we have added strength to our team next season. The only positions that I have yet to confirm and add is, do we carry on with Vollen? We might need a 35-year-old. We have a 36-year-old striker next season. Hey, you never know, baby. Yeah. Then of course in defense, then it becomes the question is defenders. Defenders are my problem right now next season. So here we go. Verlat, they're wanting him, so there's somebody knocking at the door for this guy. Westro, Brøndby all want him, so I think I better come in here and give him a contract first. Don't wait too long. Don't wait too long. Because he might turn around and go like, hey boss, then we got bigger problems. Now we got not enough players. Okay, we give him we just accept whatever happens. Okay, so we got this guy is a defender. He's gonna be coming in. Then we got Sigurd Haugen can go anybody wants him can have him. Then Simon Vert. I mean, he hasn't played badly as a defender, but generally speaking, you want players who can hit the ball, right? Yeah, all right, we just give him a chance. Contract. What's the problem? Give a squad player. Everybody can be an important player. Let them all believe they're important players. Oh, he's actually fell for it. Okay, all right. Okay, done. Another contract we signed. Okay. Thor. I mean, when you have a player like Thor, you got to keep him. Now, then we got Niederlechner wanted. Okay, seriously, we don't have any other strikers that go in and just promise him the earth, sun, and the moon. Okay, let's go. I mean, 36 years old, we on record. He's the oldest player ever to put on a pair of boots. Yeah, of course, then we got Justin Steinkotter, who's wanted apparently and never played for us, but still wanted. Okay, not too bad, right? Somebody wants him. Not bad, huh? He never played. No, he only played 3 games and they want him. That's lovely. It means that you can get rid of players quite easily in this game. Yeah. I mean, I don't know which international team needs him. On international duty with boss, he can't find his way on the pitch from this guy. Yeah. No wonder they are struggling internationally. This guy is hopeless. He's a hopeless defender. Yeah. The game is a mess. Yeah, the game is a hot mess. But you like to think that hot mess is sexy, right? But this is not the case with this game. It's far from sexy. In about 11 days' time, yeah, the game can be played. I can and have fun with this game, that's for sure. I definitely have fun with this game. Selka may offer Stefan Musa. Stefan Musa is about 24 years old. He's a goalkeeper. He can play cover. Okay. He's young, but he's one-on-one. I mean, one-on-one's 8. I mean, let's be realistic. The only reason why I want to keep him is because I want other clubs to have him. It's very, very terrible fella. Okay, so let's just let him go. So I like to do my searches, make it simple. So if you are looking for players, right, it's not that difficult. Okay, so we managed to add a few players. Okay, somebody hired him as a manager for under two. Okay, okay, all right. You want to hire him as a manager? That's fine. What's his personality? Balance? Who the hell wants a balance? But oh, I can't say anything. Action. I can't say anything. Okay. I let the board decide. The board has decided to hire him. So I'm okay, fine. You want him as the under 20. So, see, this is my style of play now. My style of play is I live in an environment where the board makes decisions that I have no power over. Yeah. So good. So we've got players. We've got players coming in. So we've added Justin Janitsek. Okay, this guy is we've gone in with a bid for him, right? So our squad this year is, I mean, on paper we should be fine, but can we beat the teams in the second in Bundesliga 2? I don't know. We are the champions of the Liga 3 Liga, what do you want to call that? Third division of Germany. And now we are heading into Bundesliga 2, which is the equivalent of the championship. And we have already used the, I showed you how I did it, right, with data. So essentially what I've done is really simple. Go into the game, set up benchmarks for your players' performances. So use those benchmarks, things like for creators, you want open play key passes, right? Open play expected assists. You want fouls against. You need to know those values so that you can tell if what kind of a creator you have in your hands. Maybe it's a fullback who can cross the ball, then crosses, completion ratio, the number of crosses he does. And always open play key passes per 90, meaning every time you did a cross or a pass, it led to a shot at goal. So that is a good indication of a player that's creative. If he's got fouls against, it just means he's fast. It is, players take him down by bringing him down, giving you another opportunity as a set piece. So those kind of numbers are for the creators. And for anybody who you want to see defending a space or reading, you need them to be able to read the game. So it becomes interceptions per 90. Then you're looking at things like headers won ratio. And if you're looking at whether they are the sort of player that does a sideways pass after playing the ball or a forwards pass after playing the ball, then you look at progressive passes. So we use that profile to go and find Dennis Dressel, because Dennis Dressel apparently in our league was the best at reading the game and also playing the forward pass. So he's great, right? So it's something that we wanted and we found. Then for defenders, our defenders are not bad at reading the game, right? But they're only a bit slow. So the priority was, okay, it's good to go out there and sign a player, but our biggest problem is goalkeeper. So we haven't really identified a goalkeeper yet. So goalkeeper is definitely, we have identified a goalkeeper. Now our goal is to actually free up the funds to go and sign him. There is somebody that I want to sign later. We've added him to our shortlist, and to do that was quite easy. Save percentage versus expected save percentage. So if a player's save percentage is lower than his expected save percentage, then you know that goalkeeper wasn't performing. Like our goalkeeper's save percentage was actually 72%. His expected save percentage was closer to 80%. So that means most of the time he should have saved those shots, but he didn't, right? So bang, out he goes. We're going to replace him with a keeper that's got a better expected save percentage and save ratios. And we need to find that one. So, and to top it all off, we don't have a lot of money. We could have gone out there to loan players, so we haven't done that yet. I don't like to do that, so we're going to do that eventually. If we end up in a situation where, oh, sorry, We can't get any player for that position because we don't have the money for it. So we have to be realistic as well. We only have roughly 1.3 million disposable for us to go out there and sign players. So we're not exploiting the game to do that, because you can if you wanted to. Yeah, you can definitely find a way to do it. But we want to try and use the same players that got us promoted as far as possible. So players like Rip Muller are going to be in the team next year, right? We can expect Nieder Lechner to be trying to score goals in the next tier of German football at the age of 37 years old. Then we've got a defender who's got acceleration of 8. But if we sign Dressel in midfield, will that alter things? I don't know. In up and attack, we've got David Phillip, who created a lot of chances last season, something like 14 assists from him alone. So he's playing out on the flanks, but we also added power on the left flank, which was our weakness last season. We've added our left flank. We have not gone out there to sign a left back. We tried to bring in a left back on a free, but he went to another club instead. Yeah, we're not that appealing as a club. No? So we're going to try our best. I think we can get there. It's not difficult to do. I think one of the easiest things in Football Manager right now is actually finding players. I know the data hub isn't perfect. It isn't. Data is a bit hot mess at the moment in the Football Manager, in the sense that you can't export it. But if you keep the numbers simple, it's easy to do. Yeah. It's easy. I think SI will hopefully address this and actually ultimately allow these numbers to be exported. I think you can, in a manner of speaking, you can take a screenshot and OCR it using ChatGPT, but too many steps in that. And I'm not willing to put you guys through that. So I want to thank everybody for coming on today's show. You guys have a great weekend. I'm off to spend time with the kids. It's their last weekend before school starts. School's going to start next week. So I'm out to play with them. I think I'll take them out for a while. Take them out. Go on a drive. Bring them somewhere to eat. I don't know, maybe ice cream. At this time of the night, before they sleep, ice cream. The mother is going to kill me. I played Masaka with acceleration 8. I played a long time ago. Yeah, it's okay. You can play players with low acceleration. You definitely can. You think about this game is this, right? Okay. As long as you're compact, whichever way you look at it, as long as you're compact, you're fine. Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to worry. The goal in Football Manager is to make sure that your tactic is compact. So, like, I know I see some people making their tactics a 4-2-3-1, and they got a really low backline, right? That's not compact. That's stupid. That's like asking for trouble, because there's too much space in between your tactics. So when you're attacking, what you want is your formation to be compact. When you lose the ball, you also want it to be compact. So it falls into its fallback positions very quickly. Yeah. People should. I think the real guru behind that kind of a defensive setup, right? The ultimate guru was Jose Mourinho. When it came to defensive shapes, right, and transitions, right, and getting into those defensive shapes really quickly, right, the guy that did it the best and explained it the best was Jose Mourinho. So if you guys are ever want to improve your defensive side of the game, right, spend a lot of time researching Jose Mourinho, and you'll probably be quite you'll have a lot of fun. Okay, guys, you guys have a great weekend. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.